All right, can people settle down, please? We're ready to start the semifinal. All right, so for semifinals, we'll have 4 integrals per matchup, and the time limit will be extended to 3 minutes. As such, you will probably expect the integrals to also be harder. Oh.
So this is done. This is done.
Oh, yeah, these
In reverse order?
All right. Yeah, we're working on sorting out the integrals.
So there are 4 questions in 3 minutes for each?
Yes.
Otherwise, same rules as before?
Once again, 3 minutes per integral, and there are 4 integrals. Yeah, it's best of 4. All right. Are both comparators? I just noticed that comparators are spreading further apart. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Anyways. Okay. Seems that something happened. Anyways. I'll wait for. Okay. Are both competitors ready? All right. 3, 2, 1. Integrate. One minute. Twenty seconds. 5 seconds. Time is up. All right. The answer is this. The judges will check if the answers are.
I'm going to read it. 1/2 of the quantity, 1/5 times the quantity x of ix minus 1 times to the ix plus 1/negative I times x of negative ix minus 1 quantity times to the negative ix all over 2. And let me just double check. Okay, and what did you write?
Wild guess.
Yeah. That's small. No, okay. So Luke is wrong, Carl is right.
Okay. So Carl is correct. So Carl is up 1-0.
Sometimes it can be function. Sometimes it explains the yes or no. Because sometimes the functions don't need to be somewhere.
Okay, we move on to the second problem of the semifinals. I got. Are both competitors ready? All right. 3, 2, 1. Integrate. One minute. Twenty seconds. Five seconds. Time is up. Okay, the answer is 1. neither competitor got it correct.
You probably, I think you have to write it as an infinite product.
I'm pretty sure you can just do it. You can,
You're supposed to sub. I think you're supposed to sub x equals u to the 10 and then do some manipulations, something like that.
I think summation just works. I'm not sure.
Oh, I never knew what the function is.
Okay, anyway, let's move on to problem 3. All right, are both competitors ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, integrate. One minute. Twenty seconds. Five seconds. Time is up. The answer is 2022 pi. Neither competitor got it correct. As such, we move on to the final integral of the matchup. All right, the fourth problem of this semifinal. Are both competitors ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, integrate. 1 minute. Twenty seconds. Five seconds. Time. The answer is
I think you're right. I'm wrong.
okay. Luke is correct, and hence ties up the game. Now you might be wondering what happens. As I said, there will be a sudden death. So how does a sudden death work? In sudden death, we'll continue to give you integrals. There are two ways to win. One way is to solve an integral that your opponent fails to solve. And the other way is to solve two integrals faster than your opponent. Another way to think about this is that both of you have 2 lives. If you fail to solve an integral and your opponent solves it, you lose both lives. If you solve an integral slower than your opponent, you lose 1 life. And the game goes on until someone runs out of lives.
Okay, so
Is there a time limit?
Yes, I'll get to that. Because speed now matters, your solve time is determined by when you box your answer. If you change or cross out or erase your answer, your time resets. The time limit will be the same as the main match. So for the case of semifinals, it will be 3 minutes per integral. And after the same number of integrals as the main match, if somehow the winner still hasn't been decided, we'll proceed to 1 minute long lightning rounds. So after 4 more integrals,
yeah, so just to be clear for both of you, so 3 minutes like it was before, but if you box your answer, like we'll count that as the time that you submitted your answer. You can go back and erase that, but then that you lose the
So
time.
you have the whole 3 minutes
Yeah.
no matter what.
Okay, and what this means is try not to have like incompleted boxes. Like if you have something, just box it, and then if you want to change it, write a new answer and cross it out. Because
So
we're
you
gonna
only
mark it.
submit, so you submit one answer at the end?
There will be one answer at the end, but you might have left it for 5 minutes, you might have left it for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And whoever had it up longer would have won. So that means if you want to edit your answer, please cross out the previous boxes. If it's prohibitively long, we'll be watching. Okay, so but please try.
Okay. This is fascinating.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So as quick as possible, and you can leave it boxed and double check, but only if you want to change that answer. Then we'll reset it. So we'll be watching.
Fascinating.
all right. So as such, we move on to the tiebreaker. The time limit is still 3 minutes per integral. Let me pull up my timer. All right, this is the first tiebreaker. Are both competitors ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, integrate. 1 minute. Twenty seconds. Time.
Okay, Luke was first, he's wrong.
The answer is 1 minus log 2. What the hell?
I think it's wrong, because if these two add up to 2 over 1, I can double check myself. But it looks like you got 1 over root 2 minus log 2, so instead of 12 minus log 2.
Yeah, I think it's not correct. Yeah, I don't think it's correct. We're double checking.
I said, did you see what I put? I said the Euler-Mascheroni constant.
Okay, both competitors did not get it correct. Therefore, we move on to the next integral with both lives intact.
How many problems before it goes to the lightning round?
4.
Oh yeah, these are 4s.
Okay. All right. Are both competitors ready? Are the judges ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Integrate. One minute. 20 seconds. Time is up. The answer is 165 over 8, which is correct, which Luke got correct, and Carl did not. Therefore, Luke wins the tiebreaker. Erase your board, please. Erase your board, erase your board.
Good luck.
Okay, we move on to the second semifinal between Maxim and Mark.
Right there.
Once again, 4 integrals, 3 minutes per integral. This is the first integral. Are both competitors ready? Just to be clear, we're back to normal mode, so speed does not matter anymore. Okay. 3, 2, 1, integrate. One minute. Twenty seconds. Five. Time is up. The answer is, it seems like both of them did not get it correct.
Actually, huh? I'm getting some issue. Okay, maybe it's just on me. I'm not sure if that's actually correct.
Oh,
Like, the answers are definitely wrong.
I cannot check that.
I might have typed it. Like, maybe it's just something, but I'm not sure if it, like, if I do this.
Okay. Okay.
Like, I get something, but I don't think it's this one.
Okay, we'll figure this out later. So both competitors are still not incorrect, but our answer might also be wrong. We'll figure this out later. All right, let's move on to the second integral. So this will be semifinal 2, problem 2. Are both competitors ready? Once again, this is semifinal 2, problem 2. All right, 3, 2, 1, integrate. One minute. Twenty seconds. Five. Time is up. You might have noticed I did some emphasis on the twos of this round, of the integral. I hope you enjoy all the twos on the integral. In any case, the answer is -8/255. It seems like neither competitor got it correct. Therefore, we'll move on to the third integral with a score of nil, nil. All right. Are both competitors ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, integrate. One minute. Twenty seconds. Five. Time is up. It seems like both competitors made a guess. The answer is log 2. Might have been a third guess, but unfortunately, both of you are wrong. Okay, we will move on to the final integral of the matchup. The score is still nil, nil. All right, are both competitors ready? 3, 2, 1, integrate. 1 minute. Twenty seconds. Five. Time is up. The answer is wait. That is okay, so maximum, okay. Yeah, maximum answer is correct. Therefore wins the match of 1-0. All right, so that concludes the semifinals. We'll have another 2-minute break before we move on to the finals.